Have you ever known someone who can explain exactly why every idea won't work for them? Their business is different, their customers are different, their market is different, their situation is different. Stay with me because at the end, I'm going to give you one question that can help you figure out whether circumstances are really holding you back or whether you're accidentally proving yourself right. I've met people like this throughout my career. You make a suggestion, and before you've even finished explaining it, they've already found the problem. That won't work in my industry. So you show them somebody doing it successfully in their industry. Yeah, but their customers are different. Okay. So you show them somebody with similar customers. Yeah, but they've been doing it longer. There's always something. And after a while, you realize they're not really evaluating the idea. They're defending a belief. They already believe it won't work. And now they're collecting evidence to support that conclusion. The interesting part is what happens when they finally try something. They don't really commit to it. They don't give it enough time. They don't follow the process completely. They hesitate. They second guess it. And the moment something goes wrong, they stop. Then they say, "See, I told you it wouldn't work." And technically, they were right. It didn't work. But was the strategy wrong? Or did they never really give the strategy a chance? That's an important distinction because skepticism can be incredibly valuable in business. You should question ideas. You should look for risk. You should challenge assumptions. I do it all the time. But there's a difference between asking, "What could prevent this from working?" and declaring, "This won't work because I'm different." One looks for problems so you can solve them. The other looks for problems so you don't have to try. And here's the uncomfortable part. Most of us do this somewhere. Maybe it's marketing, maybe it's sales, maybe it's technology, maybe it's networking, maybe it's AI. We develop a belief, then unconsciously start gathering evidence that proves the belief was right. Here's the question I promised you. The next time you find yourself saying, "That won't work for me," stop and ask, "What would I do differently if I believed this actually could work?" Would you give it more time? Would you learn more about it? Would you execute it differently? Would you ask someone for help? Would you measure different things? Because your attitude doesn't guarantee success, but it absolutely influences how you approach the opportunity. Sometimes your situation really is different. Sometimes the strategy really won't work. But before you decide you're the exception, make sure you haven't spent all your energy trying to prove that you are. Because whatever you believe, you may be working a lot harder than you realize to make yourself right. Thanks for joining me. I'm your Santa Barbara web guy, and I'll see you next time.